Looking at different projects, we really wanted to decide what our legacy was going to be. What was the class of 2017 going to bring? For us, the common denominator was giving back to the community. That's what we wanted to do. 2017, our number one goal was to ensure that we were making Hudson a better place to be.
It's story time. I want to read you 3 stories that are surprisingly close to home. Longtime Hudson residents John and Anna are in their 80s and living on a small amount of Social Security. They try their best, but they can't make ends meet each month. They rely on the Hudson Food Pantry to help them get by. Jane and her husband have 3 children. She has not worked outside the home since she married Scott 18 years ago. He has a job, but he also has an addiction problem. Every so often he goes on a bender. During those times when he's away from home, he doesn't support his family. That's when the Hudson Food Pantry becomes a lifeline for Jane and her husband. Paul and Alice both have had jobs throughout their marriage. Paul works in a seasonal business, so every year his hours are reduced for 4 months. Paul and Alice are used to this and budget accordingly. This past year, however, they were caught off guard when the company where Alice worked for 8 years suddenly shut down. Alice says that if it weren't for the Hudson Food Pantry, she doesn't know how they would have managed.
Moved to Hudson, I made the assumption that hunger is not a problem in this community. Then I began to hear stories like the ones Kathy just told. I met Mike Conklin and heard about the work of the Hudson Food Pantry. And I learned that my assumptions were mistaken.
Again, on behalf of my classmates, we are very excited to tonight announce our plans for Hudson Restaurant Week. In 2016, the Hudson Food Pantry served 574 people, of whom 200 were children.
New and unique foods and offer restaurants the opportunity to showcase their creativity and culinary talents. And we want to bring this Restaurant Week to Hudson in a unique fashion that would support the local restaurants, but also support those in our community that are in need.
How cool is that, right? You get to eat and you also get to raise money for the food pantry. Like, this is going to be so fun.